What's going on, guys? This is Ryan. I'm back with another video. So today we'll be taking a look at Chase Elliott's 2016 Baja Blast car that ran at Richmond International Raceway for the Toyota Owners 400. So this is a fantastic looking diecast, and I'm glad I picked it up. I got this at the Lionel Racing event back a couple weeks ago, back during the All-Star race. They had it on the table. It was about $20, I believe it was, which is a pretty good price, and that's about the price range I've been kind of looking for. Maybe a little bit more, of course, but I hadn't really made this diecast picking up as a priority, but it was certainly one that would be kind of nice to have in my collection if the opportunity arose, and it did, so I picked it up. But what a fantastic looking diecast. Of course, I have the program for the race back then, and I have the 164 that I did pick up. But yeah, this is just a fantastic looking diecast. The bluish green on it is just simply amazing, and I think Lionel did a really good job of capturing that on this diecast. It's kind of reflective, kind of black, glossy black kind of paint on it, which again just looks fantastic. And just an overall great scheme. I think Chase Elliott probably finished, I think, what was it, 12th or something? I think he finished 12th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished, I think, 13th right behind him. Dale Jr., of course, ran the neutral Decision car that was green, and I had both Baja Blast and Pitch Black on it. And then Casey Kane ran the Pitch Black car, which was purple. And I believe he finished, what, 3rd, 4th, or something like that, up there towards the front in this race. Overall, it was a pretty good race, and I'm glad I was able to attend it. That was the first race I attended up at Richmond. I do plan on going back up there this year for the fall race. So I'll be looking forward to that. Of course, it's a night race, so first night race at Richmond for me. But again, just talking about the scheme, just a fantastic looking scheme. You have the 3 stripes that kind of come over here and they kind of flare out, which is kind of cool. Probably one of my favorite Baja Blast schemes that we've gotten. The one that ran at, what was it, Bristol last year, that one really looked good. That was also just a fantastic looking scheme as well. Both of those, I'd say, were probably better than the Dale Earnhardt Jr. scheme that he ran back in 2015, I believe it was. The Dale Jr. ran. That one was pretty good, but I certainly couldn't pass the Chase Elliott ones. But fortunately, Baja Blast still does come to stores. It's kind of seasonal, kind of comes back during the summer. I usually pick up a pack or two whenever they come out and try to hang on to it during the season, kind of like sip off one every now and again. But I personally like the Baja Blast over the Pitch Black soda. Just a preference of mine, but they're both pretty good. But yeah, just a fantastic looking diecast. You have Baja, Mountain Dew Baja Blast here on the front. Of course, the Grill Chevrolet SS and the 24 there on the side. Hendrick Motorsports, of course, there right below the front headlight. Moog, Malcomp, Edelbrook, and Sunoco. Goodyear logo, of course, above the tire. 3M, Mechanics Wear 21 means 21, Flowmaster IR, Sunoco Rookie of the Year, and NASCAR Green. So, yeah, of course, you have the 24 Chase Elliott there on the top. Inside there, the tachometer and Sun Energy down here on the side. Mountain Dew Baja Blast, Napa, American Ethanol, Kelly Blue Book, and all the other standard sponsors. Mountain Dew Decision up there on the top, 2016, done number 349. And again, Decision back here in the back, 24. Rookie stripes, of course. This was his first year running in the Cup Series. And the first couple years he went to Richmond, he really did not perform the greatest. I know he got a win there the year before in the Xfinity Series. I actually do have that diecast up there on my shelf above in this acrylic case. But that was his 3rd career win that was his 4th career win in the Xfinity Series back in 2015. What was Nationwide Series for the first 3 wins, and then turned into the Xfinity Series for his 4th win at Richmond. So I was kind of hoping that he would be able to pull off a pretty good run there, seeing as to how he won in the Xfinity Series the year before. But overall, pulled off an average finish for a rookie being there. And it's really turned into one of his better tracks. He was able to finish 2nd there last year for one of the races. You know, I can't remember if it was the early race or the fall race, but I actually do have that tire in my living room from that race, the right front tire from that race. It turned into a coffee table for his 2nd place finish. So I think that was his like 6th place finish before he got the win. So that was kind of cool to have. But again, just a nice looking diecast. I would recommend picking it up if you are a Baja Blast fan. For some of those, who are a fan of Mountain Dew like me, these Mountain Dew cars really, really do look good. And of course, they did get the Kansas win, which is another Mountain Dew car. So, and that again is an absolutely fantastic looking car. Mountain Dew really does do really, really good on their paint schemes. They never disappoint. They always come out with the best. But kind of a checkered kind of look in the 24. If you see that, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I can't say enough about the scheme. One of my favorite schemes in 2016 that Chase Elliott ran. Like I said, I did attend this race, so I did get to see it. I'll go ahead and put a picture up there in the corner of one of the pictures that I took of the car. I don't think I got a very great picture. I think it was kind of like a corner of the screen kind of Chase Elliott pictures or whatever. It was a pretty sunny, hot day up in Richmond that day. But yeah, again, just a nice looking car. Like I said, I do have the 164 here. Again, a nice scheme that Chase Elliott was able to put together and portrayed it pretty good on the 164 scale as well. Unfortunately, it kind of did come like a little bit of a blemish there in the corner. It's like the Napa didn't quite get on the die cast very well, and it kind of ended up chipping off or something like that. But still very, very nice and good. So I'm glad to have both of those. I think it did also come in the yes, it did. It did come in the Authentics wave as well. They had the trio, the Baja Blast trio that they did release, and they had the program cars here as well. Toyota Owners 400, 2016 Richmond International Raceway. But yeah, again, that is pretty much all I have to say about the diecast. I do have the race winner diecast I did plan on recording next, so I don't really want to talk about the race too much because I'll talk about it more in that video for Carl Edwards' Toyota Owners 400 2016 race win. That's a car that I've been really, really trying to get a hold of for a good while, and actually became pretty rare there for a while, and I was able to pick it up for a really, really good price. So I wouldn't say really, really good price, but a pretty decent price for the time that I've been looking for it. So I appreciate y'all taking a look at this video, and I do hope to put us more videos near in the future. So I usually try to upload once a week or whatever when I can. So again, thank y'all for taking a look, and I will see y'all in the next video. All right, guys, take care.